Hello.
Hi, good morning, Syed. How are you?
Fine, fine, good. Sorry for. Hello.
Yep, I can hear you. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm sincerely sorry. Just got late because of
No,
some
no
problem.
problem. I was just like little confused whether the link was shared with you or not.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
just
yes.
checked in the group. Okay, fine then. So let's get started.
Sure.
Like, can I get your background, Salman? Like, okay, which one you prefer, Syed or Salman?
Anyone, anything.
Um,
Uh,
Fine. Yeah. So, may I know your background? Like, why especially this training program?
yeah, actually, I am from finance background. So I
Okay,
am working right now in Saudi Arabia.
okay,
Previously, I was working in Bangalore. I'm from locally. I'm from Hyderabad only.
okay,
So I was from last 5 years. I'm working for a Gulf country. So from last over, I came here at last year. I came here to Saudi out for I was working for Riyadh company from Bangalore. So based on that experience, I came to Saudi and I got the job here in mining company, uh,
okay,
Madian in the Madian company. So what I'm seeing here is here to survive, you need some extra skills which I'm working on it. Working on it. Like we need some kind of reports, presentations that I needed here. So for at the time of interview, my manager asked me, I need some kind of presentations. So you need to be ready whenever I ask. So it's very long time. 7 months back it is. So I was planning from that time. From last 6 months, I was chasing from Excelytics to please try to arrange one class for me from last 3 4 months.
okay,
So that is the reason I am got this one because I know very well that doesn't know anything about PowerPoint.
okay, okay.
So it's very important for me to learn now. So that is the reason I have taken.
Got it. Okay, I understood your background. So I think you are okay with the basics of Excel.
Yeah,
Any of the
basics
tools
okay.
in MS Office.
No, that was not okay, but I'm fine. But little bit I know it.
Hmm.
I was
Okay.
yeah, it's very important here. Okay.
So which one you have? Like your license is Microsoft 365 in your office?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Here also I am there. Here also I have
done then. So this is how
skilled
the
and
interface
employee
looks
processor.
like. So you have a few standard templates, or you can also go with a blank one. I'll just take you through
Okay.
the user interface first. Okay, so before that, I let me introduce myself. I'm Kishore, and it's been 17 plus years. I'm into reporting, analytics, automation, business intelligence, presentations, and so many things. Um, yeah, I'm a MCT, Microsoft Certified Trainer. And after this training program, if you are willing to go for Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, I mean PowerPoint certification, let me know. Maybe I'll ask you this one towards the end. There is a globally accepted certification available. You can take that exam online as well. I'll share the steps with you. Okay, so there is a certification offered by directly Microsoft itself. Okay,
Okay.
so I've completed almost all the certifications in MS Office, Power BI, Power Platform, and SQL database and different things. Yeah, PowerPoint is another core skill of mine. So yeah, I'll just take you through all those things, and let's start with a very basic one. It's a UI, the user interface of it. So here you have your title bar, you have your quick access toolbar. I'll show you how you can configure the quick access toolbar. And plus, we also have the ribbon tabs here. These are the ribbon tabs. Okay. We have the groups here, clipboard, slides, fonts. These are the things we call them groups. This is your slide. Okay. This is your slide navigation. Here you have your notes, how to use notes and all. I'll show you during the training. And the last one is the status bar. There you can see, zoom in, zoom out, and the different views of the presentation. We'll also discuss the views. And currently, where are we, like on slide 1 of 1? Okay, so this is the UI, the user interface of it. So I'm just repeating it again. It is the title bar. This is where you can see your presentation name, quick access toolbar, ribbon tabs, groups, the slide navigation on the left side, notes, status bar with zoom in, zoom out, and the different views of the presentation. Okay. So
Okay.
the reason being why I said this, just in case tomorrow if I show you, like, we need to go to insert tab. Okay, insert tab is here, right? And then let's say images group is here, right? So just to be familiar with this terminology, I just showed you what is it. Especially remember these things like the tabs. Okay, these are the different tabs available in the ribbon. Okay, done.
Tabs.
So let me just take you through the course outline now. So we'll
Okay.
start with what is PowerPoint, the file extensions, the different file extensions you have, like PPTX and PPT are the most commonly used ones. I'll take you through. So what are the best slide sizes before creating any presentation? And what are the things that you need to consider before choosing the slide size? We'll discuss that. And the good number of shortcuts are there. While discussing different concepts, I'll be taking you through the shortcuts.
Okay.
Inserting other file objects onto the slides, then that's one small thing that we have. And after that, we move on to slide master.
Mhm.
Very, very important thing, how to create a slide master, and then how to design the layouts. Okay, what is a layout and how to create it. And then while working with the layouts, how to work with the placeholders. In that placeholders, we can insert pictures, audio, video, smart arts, graphics, and all. And then
Okay.
creating charts using Excel data. So as you said, you are from finance, so there may be finance related numbers and all. So if you want to create any chart using that data and how to put that chart into PowerPoint, or directly how to create a chart in PowerPoint, we'll see that. Then creating sections within the presentation, working with the slide sorter, uh, how to work with the themes, transitions, animations. Most of the people, they think PowerPoint is all about using those transitions and animations, but that's just only one of those things. Shapes, hyperlinking, go to slide, notes and comments. I showed you already how to write the notes and the comments for easy to deliver a presentation with the help of notes and comments. Notes that helps us to, just talk more about a slide. I'll show you how this can be used. Table of contents using outline view and spell check. Finally, slideshow. Okay, these are the things we are going to discuss. One of those very, very important concepts in our training is about slide master. And in that master design itself, we'll cover a good number of things. Okay, once you design the master, then that's it. It will look like a professionally created presentation. We'll see that. Okay. So I'll just take you through a little bit of theory first. As you know, PowerPoint is all about creating the presentations, right? PowerPoint, PPT, most of the people call it. PPT is the extension of it, right? It was first offered in 1989 for Macintosh and then 1990 for Windows. Okay. It's mostly used for delivering those presentations, right? Most of the people, they prefer seeing their, uh, you know, numbers and all, or number charts and all in the PowerPoint presentation only. Excel also can do a similar kind of a thing in terms of the dashboarding and all, but most of the people prefer going with the PowerPoint presentations only. PPT is the one most of the people they use the name, but that PPT is the name of the extension. Okay, it's during that 1997 to 2003, very old extension. The the present one is PPTX, which is a PowerPoint default file extension. I hope you are aware of the file extensions. So you know these things, right? Dot JPEG is for picture, dot DOC is for document, or dot
Yes.
DOCX is also for document. Similarly, we have PPTX or PPTM or PPT. These are the ones for PowerPoint. So we also have PPTM here, which is a macro enabled one. Okay. Macro enabled. Any idea about a macro?
Only I know about macros, Excel, that's it.
Yeah. So PowerPoint also has macros, but that requires again a language called VBA. So using
Okay.
VBA language, we can create a PowerPoint macros, and the presentations can be automated. Something like you want to every time create
Oh,
kind of a presentation with one click, you can do that. Okay. But
okay.
again, you need to write codes there, VBA codes. Okay. So by end of this session, let me just show you, as you have like about is there UI, you are aware, file extensions, you are aware. So what is that we are going to do in this training? By end of this session, we should be able to create, yeah, presentation, of course, not like this only, we can do so many things there, but one presentation, let me show you. Hmm. So how to use the themes there, how to use the master layouts there. Okay, so I'll show you this one here, slide master. So this is where we design like the different kind of things. Okay, what is a slide master, how to set up the layouts there, and so that the titles and everything will be managed, right, in a consistent manner, right? We'll be dealing with the different kind of placeholders, content placeholders, picture placeholders, and all that stuff. Okay, so I'll just take you through
Okay.
all of that. We have some sample data here which is
Mm-hmm.
for yeah, so here we go. Some ISRO launches related ones, right? We have some rockets data here. So we'll be using this data to prepare charts,
Okay.
and this data which is currently there in the word format will turn this into a beautiful presentation. And for that, the images we are going to use are the ISRO logo and the different types of, rockets are there, right? The space rockets. And for all that, different main launchers and all, we'll be using the content plus these images. Okay. And we also discuss one more very, very important thing here, the types of charts while creating that presentation. We'll be using one, I told you, right? We'll create one chart using that rockets data. So I'll be using this guide to create a meaningful chart out of that data. So we'll discuss this as well. Okay. Because most of the times the people the struggle with like what kind of a chart to be used, right? For if you have some
Yes,
data,
exactly.
we don't
Mm-hmm.
know like how to present it effectively, right? So
Yeah.
I'll take you through this guide as well, right? So overall, this is going to help you to create a powerful presentation with a data that is there in the Word format and turn that into a powerful presentation. That is a plan.
So you doesn't have the finance related data, anything, finance related charts or anything like that.
Right, we can use different types of charts, something like charts, when it comes to the charts, let me know what kind of examples you need. I have like a good number of examples. I'll just show you that. Maybe, finance related means what is that? You want any kind of, cash inflows,
Actually,
outflows?
yeah, like for example, if a huge data is there, so
Hmm.
I want to show like duplicates invoices and most supplier invoices, how much supplier has so many like sale we have done to any of the supplier, and
Hmm.
who has credit balance, who has more duplicate invoices, anything like this kind of data, sale, purchase, credit notes.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So in this pattern.
Okay, fine then. So I'll just use some sample data from that background while creating the charts.
Okay.
Fine then.
Just try
So,
to sure 4 to 5 things in the data, four to like how much invoices supplier wise, and who has the duplicate invoices, and who has like this kind of, not that much, just how to show it. That's it. On not in that much detail,
hmm.
but how to present it. That's it.
Understood. So what I'll do is I have some sample data set for the sales that has order IDs and I think invoice numbers or something is there. So I can show you
Yes.
like, let's say, uh, in a month, what is the percentage of duplicate invoices received? So in the overall 100%, let's say 10% is duplicate, 90% is original. So something like that compositions we can show, comparisons we can show. Once you
Yes.
get
Yes.
into the
In that way.
visualization, there I'll show you when to use a line chart, when to use a, area chart, right? So these
Okay.
kind of things are there. Will take you through that.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Right. Slide size is one of those very important things before we start our presentation. I hope all your presentations are done using a 16 by 9 widescreen only. Okay, so here we go. There are two types of sizes. We have the 4 by 3 and 16 by 9. 16 by 9 is a wide screen. Okay. So in your office, I hope you are using a widescreen projector or a widescreen, kind of a TV, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
yes. Yeah. These days, we all use these wide screens only, not 4 by 3 anymore. Earlier, we used to have a 4 by 3 projectors and all. TV screens also were like with the ratio 4 by 3. But now all these digital screens, TV screens are, the projectors, they all come with this 4 by 3 only. Sorry, 16 by 9 only, which is very much recommended. They are not using this 4 by 3 anymore, right? But just in case, if you figure out like before presenting something, if you figure out your projector has only the 4 by 3, then my recommendation, design your presentation also 4 by 3 only. So that is here
Okay.
when you open PowerPoint presentation. By default, it comes with the wide screen only. The design slide size, you can also change it as 4 by 3, but not recommended because I'll show you one thing. When I show the presentation view, you see this, you get the blank space on the left and right side, and the slide is there in the center,
Yes.
right? So
Yes. I
that
can.
won't look good, right? So if you do a 4 by 3 and you go to the slideshow, then yes, it comes and it occupies the full screen.
This 16:9. This one.
16 by 9 widescreen.
Yes. Yes.
All our
16:9.
laptops, all our screens, all our TVs and everything is now a 16 by 9 widescreen.
Yeah, because I have my manager has a TV only. Maybe it's 16:9 only. Big
Correct.
TV
Yes.
is there.
That's usually a widescreen these days. So 4 by 3 is
Yes.
like very old ones.
Okay.
Okay, so that anyways comes as a default one, so you no need to change it. But just in case if you're presenting on any other screen that has a 4 by 3, just in case, these days we don't find any 4 by 3s, but just in case, okay, make sure you develop the presentation using a 4 by 3 only, but mostly it is a 16 by 9, okay? Done.
What's the difference between both? Both
Okay,
means
so when you go for
presentation change means it's very complicated, or only we need to just select and present
huh,
it.
I'll tell you the problem here. Let's say you design your presentation, okay, in the um, 4 by 3 like this. Okay, I've just selected 4 by 3. Done. And you save it
Okay.
and you go for the presentation and you connect your HDMI cable and you start showing it, right? So you click on slideshow.
Yes. Yes.
Done. When you click on
Sure.
slideshow, you see that you get the blank spaces on the left and right side and you have only limited amount of space between here.
Mm-hmm.
You see my screen right now?
Yes, I can see it. I can see
Right.
it.
So you have the blank space left and right. So as a result, you will be limited to only use this much space, though you have space that can be used on the left and right.
Yes.
Right? But the problem I'll tell you, if you do not design it properly, let's say, see, this is designed with the 16 by 9. Okay. If you present it, it comes like this, occupying the full space, right? But I'll do one thing. I'll just change this design to a 4 by 3. Right? You see what's happening? The same presentation only, but you see that everything is now a little compact, kind of like the size has been reduced, and left and right you have like the blank space unnecessarily. You understood?
No, no. Yes, yes. No, I got it.
Your presentation is now like, not that
Very narrow. It's okay.
exactly. So this is for the 4 by 3 screens. It's okay. Yeah. But I think we
Yes, I
got adjusted. Yeah. So recommendation is to start with a 16 by 9 only, but make sure that you are going to present on the 16 by 9 only. Okay. But absolutely no problem these days. The reason being most of the screens, laptops, everything following a wide screen only.
16 by 9. Okay.
Okay. 16 by 9 wide screen. Done. So this is where we learned how to set up the slide size before creating any presentation that is there in the design tab, customize group and slide size. And you know these tab names, group names, right? Design tab, customize group, slide size. Okay. And shortcuts, here we go. We've created a shortcuts file, but the thing is that not every shortcut is needed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things like most commonly used. Frequently used ones, I recommend you to just focus only on this. But on top of that, if you want to learn each and every shortcut, you can go ahead and do that. But most commonly used ones are this, like
This one. Okay.
how to make the text bold, right? How to select this
Mm.
text and all, copy paste the text and save presentation, insert a picture, insert a shape, right? Different kind of things are there. So learn a few shortcuts, right? As anyways, while taking you through the presentation creations, I'll talk about a few shortcuts, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So learn a few and try to remember a few, not everything is needed. So also other thing is, let's say you are creating a presentation, something like this, okay? And you want to show this Excel data there, okay? This data.
Mm.
What you can do is most of the people, what they do is they just try to, copy paste as multiple tables. I mean, that's not the great way. Like, I can copy this, I can go to the presentation, I can paste it, right? Multiple tables I need to copy paste because you have like so much of data here, almost like 40 records or 41 rows, okay, that you
Mhm.
need to show on the PowerPoint presentation. What is your approach? If you need to show this much table in PowerPoint,
Yes. Mm. And we can do in pivot and convert into it.
can you be a bit louder, please?
No, can we do it in pivot and
Hmm.
minimize the data?
But what if they want to see the entire data?
Okay. This whole data,
Correct, yeah.
42 rows, 41 rows.
Yes. Whole data, yes.
I don't have idea.
Yeah, this is what we do. Instead of copy pasting the data as a table,
Mm-hmm.
you can insert that object. Okay,
Okay.
insert as an object from a file, browse for it. Your group number is C00071. Okay, so you just try this one today. Okay, so just you can insert this as what? As an icon. Okay, you can say this as launches data. Okay, click OK, click OK. That's it. So this comes as an icon, right? You get a
Mm-hmm.
question like, where is the data? Yeah, here's the one.
Yes, sir.
When you save this file and send it to others, and if you want to show like, the following, you can just say something like this. Following is the data. Okay. Something like this. Okay. The following file is for the data. Okay. Done. And you keep this one here. Done. Just do a double click. This will open up Excel and your data is there. So, which means your data is going along with the presentation. What people do is that, they may want to send the Excel file separately, presentation file separately, but you have an option to insert directly objects into PowerPoint. Okay, not only
Okay.
here in Word, Excel, and everywhere you have insert object option there, and you can directly insert the data files there. The advantage is you no need to copy paste this table into a PowerPoint slide because this data is used, but that data is needed, something like that is supporting data, and that is very much needed for the one who is, seeing this presentation. Then they just simply do a double click and, they can see the data, right? One of those
Okay.
things, remember in the insert, we do this a lot. Okay. So,
Okay.
and
But this one we are sending without presentation, right? No, no presentation. Is it just we are inserting the Excel file here, right? And sending
correct. While sending this presentation, save it and send it. That means this Excel file also goes along with the presentation.
the presentation, right? Right.
Yeah. So
So
you no need to
no need
separately
to
send.
attach. Is separately
Yes.
attached and sent. Okay.
Yes. Because that is already part of your presentation.
That's good. That's
Okay.
very good.
Just try that. That will help you.
Okay.
Okay. Especially sharing bigger data sets and all on the slide, copy pasting the tables, it doesn't make much sense. Better you insert that as an object. Okay.
Okay. So we can send how the data is like 24,000 rows are there. How much it is? How much big data is that? Also we can send it, right? Or
Yes,
it has some.
we can send that. We can
Yeah.
send that. But only one challenge is that when you attach a very, very massive file, then that will
Yes.
increase PowerPoint presentation size also.
Okay.
Because this file is about 100 KB, now the presentation size will increase by 100 KB because you embedded that as an object inside the PowerPoint presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that fine?
That time.
Hmm.
So at that time we need to send as an attachment only. Better. Okay.
That's up to
Okay.
you. Like if it is like a huge
Yeah.
file, you want to
Yeah.
keep it like a separate one, go ahead, do that. Because anyways,
Uh-huh.
even you attach it inside presentation, or you want to attach it like a separate, separate attachment in the email, both of them
Hmm.
more or less it's the same because it's a huge file, right?
It's usual, right? Right. I know. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Right.
Fine then. So we learned a couple of things here. We understood the UI, we understood how to change the size, and then the insert, how to insert the objects and all. Just to try out, you may want to try them today. And we are getting into a very, very important concept called slide master. Okay.
Master, okay.
Let's see how the slide master can be used. So that is also here only in the view tab. You have slide master here. You see this? Done. You get a
Yes.
question like, any point you worked with the slide master by any chance?
No, no, never. I never present anything.
Okay, so here we go. I'll do one thing. I'll show you a simple example here why the slide master is needed.
Yeah.
I'll take a blank presentation. Okay. So usually every presentation when we start creating, we maintain the company theme, right? Or the company template or the layouts. So
Yes.
what is it? It's basically about, let me insert one company logo there. Let's say this one is so. I just copied and pasted here. Okay. I copied the file and I pasted here. Right. This ISRO logo should always come here. Okay.
Okay.
On every slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then what I can do is I just copy that. Whenever I take a new slide here, I just go there, paste it. One more slide, new slide, paste it. One more, new slide, paste it. But hold on, when you know this is needed for each and every slide,
This.
there
Mm-hmm.
is no point using this logo again and again, right? With the help of
Yes.
copy paste, right? It will take so much time. So what we usually do is that we design the layouts, okay, in the slide masters. So let me just delete all of them. I don't need to keep that one here. Okay, so what we do is we get into view, slide master, right? You have your slide master one. You can also duplicate, you can create a new slide master. It's up to you. But let us go with only one slide master here. For every slide that we use in PowerPoint, that comes with certain layout. Okay.
Okay.
You just take a look at this layout, and this is one style. Like you have the master title style, title, and you have the title and the content placeholder. Again, you have this is called a section header, right? There again, you have a main title and the subtitle. You can insert different types of layouts. So what I'll do is I'll keep the logo here for the master title. Yeah. And for these things, the other layouts, I'll keep the logo here. Okay. On the other layouts. Okay. If it is like a section header, I want to show it here. I'm just randomly arranging it. Anyways, when we get into the design of the company brand templates, I'll show you how you can make use of these things. I'm just keeping the things there. Done. Let me show you. Now what will happen after copy pasting this? We have created our slide master. Close it. So that means whenever I use my master title slide, the logo that will come here. You see this? And this is my, let's say ISRO launch vehicles. Okay. Subtitle all about ISRO something. Done. Right. When I take a new slide, now you observe that slide is now coming with the logo by default. Right? And another interesting thing is this is not a logo that is manually inserted here by copy pasting onto the slide. It is there in the slide master. You cannot move it. You see that that is part of your slide master, right? So usually what people think is that, okay, if the logo is not looking okay, and then they just try to select it and they move it here and there. But in the company
Mhm.
brand templates creation, we shouldn't allow the users to change these things. Okay. So there should be
Okay.
consistency across all the presentations, right? So what we need to do is it is recommended to use the company logo in the slide master itself, right? So where you want to show on the right top corner. Okay, do that. Just keep it there. Done.
Okay. Done.
And here we go.
So
Yeah,
we need to say it by slide master. It is
correct.
all
You
company logo.
there you need to you can edit this. Okay, so in detail one, anyways, once I start creating the presentation, I'll take you through all the different styles I'm going to create. But for today, for your practice, what you need to do is you just get into the slide master, keep a few logos here and there for different layouts. I would also like to show you one thing today is about the layout design. Okay, so I'll take one layout here. Okay, I'll just take one sample layout, or I can duplicate any of the layouts here. I'll just take one layout. Okay, you just try this today, just only for your practice purpose. I just took the right click here and a new layout. Here, I'll just use one placeholder, which is a text placeholder. Okay, the next one is, okay, a picture placeholder. Okay, similarly, I'll just duplicate this. So this time, I'll take the picture placeholders to the left, text placeholder to the right. Okay, done. So once we do this, close it. Now, I want that layout just now, whatever I created in my layouts, right? I'll just go to the layouts. I just created custom layout and custom layout one here, right? I'll just take this. You see this on the left side, I can keep the text. On the right side, I can keep the picture.
Yeah.
So from this device, just take any sample image there. Okay. And then text here is, I'll just take some text there. Okay. Done. And this is about something sounding brackets. Yeah. Here we go. If I want to get a different layout, nothing but my manager asked me like, okay, I prefer the image to be on the left side and text box to be on the right side. What most of the beginners they do is that they just take the text box and they move it here, right? And then use
Yeah.
this image and they move it here. But this is going to take a long time, right? But actually we don't need to do that because we create the layouts in the slide master. We just do a right click, layout. That's it, done. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is another topic we are going to discuss, okay, in our upcoming sessions about how to create these layouts and how we can make use of them to quickly change the object's positions. And also, while creating the layouts itself, we define the animations to these objects. Like we have the picture
Okay.
objects, text box objects, and all, right? Title objects. So we'll be doing all that. So you no need to worry about changing the positions manually, just like that. You can do that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So many things are there in the slide master. I'm just showing you a few things for now so that you can get some hands-on practice. What you can try today is just
Hmm.
uh, open that. If you want, if you have some time, you want to explore more options, go ahead, do that. But anyways, I'll also explain. So the thing what you would need to do is just open that, go to the slide master, and keep your company logo there. And by end of these sessions, you should be able to create your company brand template with all the
Okay.
colors, with all the designs, themes, company logos, right? The transitions, animations, everything, right? So parallelly work on your company brand templates also. By any chance, your company has any brand template in PowerPoint?
Yeah, my mother logo is there. Company logo is there.
Yeah, you have any
Yeah.
presentation also template?
Uh, I have seen someone has that. I will check it out.
Right, check with them. So what you would need to do is, once you get that file, you just click on the slide master.
Okay.
Then it will take you to the slide master and it will show like how it is designed. Okay,
Hmm.
how the title slides are designed, how the other slides are designed, section headers are designed.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Try that today. And maybe my recommendation, if you are working on any of those things parallelly at your end,
Mhm.
you can share the screenshot as long as it doesn't contain any of the confidential data. Just share the screenshot, then I can also help you out, like what would be the other best views that you can create using that,
Okay. Okay.
right? So for
Right.
today, I'll just keep it simple up to this. As you have like little idea about Slide Master now, what you can do is
Hmm.
get into the Slide Master and
Yeah.
start working with the different placeholders, right?
Okay.
And take a new slide layout, design your, it's up to you. You want to get a chart here, right? Take the chart placeholder, okay? So once we are done with that, close the slide master view, right? And when you take a new slide here, this will ask, okay,
Hmm.
what kind of a layout you want? I want to get that layout that comes with the chart, right? I created a custom layout, one more. You see that? Because I took the chart related placeholder. So it gives me options like insert a chart. You see that? Directly it is taking me to the chart.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So in detail explanation we'll do in our next session. But as this is our first session, I just showed you what is a slide master, how you can design your layouts, and a placeholder, how you can insert, right? Just try them for today. And then our next session, I'll take you through hands-on practice with all these things. And as I
Okay.
requested, try to share one screenshot if you work on any of these things today,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm there in your WhatsApp group that is C00071, just in case any of the questions, if you have anything, post it there and I'll respond.
Definitely. Definitely.
Great then. Great. So this video will be uploaded and the material package,
Sure.
whatever I'm showing on my screen will be uploaded. You will get a Google Drive link and from there you can download it.
Okay. Okay. I will
Okay.
download it.
Cool then.
You have asked something, right? Like which uh, like my company. What you ask? Like
Now, I said
something.
like parallelly, you try to create your company template also.
Okay. Okay.
The same
And which
concepts.
you have asked something, right? Do you have anything regarding what you said?
If you have the
Any
business logo, yeah, if you have your PowerPoint presentation, company presentation, if you
Yeah,
take
because
that,
of presentations, yeah. See, presentations I mostly I don't have because
mm,
someone audit team is preparing that I have seen,
hmm,
but no one has added me in any of the email, so I don't have that. But I still I look it out again.
I'll just check.
Okay.
You just check. The Usually, any company, if they are presenting something using PPT, they maintain their brand template. But just check if it is there, great.
Yes.
Otherwise, you create and you give them.
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah.
Because I still they have not added me any kind of CC two or me anything. They have not added me in that any kind of PPT presentations.
Mm.
They have directly showing to the management. So that is the reason.
Okay,
I
fine then.
still
Just check it. If it is there, great. You try to get into the slide master and check how it is designed. Otherwise, you start designing one for your company.
okay, okay, okay. Sure,
Cool then. So we'll keep it simple for today. And in our next session, we are going to discuss much more interesting things in the slide master layout design and placeholders.
sure.
Cool then. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so. Thank you so much.
See
Please
you.
take care.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.